Michael Bisbing believes Daniel Cormier is letting his history with Jon Jones cloud his judgment on whether Jon Jones can win the heavyweight title. Michael Bisbing and Daniel Cormier were once fighters in the UFC before they became full-time commentators. However, Cormier and Jones were big rivals with genuine hate for each other. On the two occasions they met in the octagon, Jones starched Cormier, according to Bisbing. That might be the reason for his clouded judgment. So what exactly did Cormier say? In a recent episode of the DC and RC show, Cormier said this: "I believe that Jon Jones will fight at heavyweight and he'll fight for the belt, but he'll lose to Cyril Gane or Francis Ngannou. And I just think that the time away with the weight difference and those guys being who they are, that's the problem. It's not that Jones has gotten worse, it's just that these guys are on a different level of heavyweight." Now Bisbing, who clearly thinks Cormier is biased, had this to say in a video he posted on YouTube. Now, Jon Jones, his old rival, he's stepping up to heavyweight and he's trying to do what DC did, and because DC doesn't like him, then maybe he's like, nah, he's not going to be able to do that. He's saying that he's been away from the sport for too long. 2 years is too long. There's going to be some ring rust. And those two, they're a different breed of heavyweight. But let's dissect Jon Jones a little bit here. Jon Jones is out there. Jon Jones is one of the best to ever do it. So to say that he can't come back after this time and beat those guys, I don't think I agree. I'm not saying he's going to win, but to say that he has no chance, I don't think that's right. Jon Jones is moving up from the light heavyweight division, where he's been a two-time champion and held the title for over 3 years. Jon Jones holds the record for the youngest title win at 23 years old, currently ranked 6th in the UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings, and has only ever taken one defeat in his entire MMA career that spans over a decade. Former teammates and close friends turned rivalries will be the storyline building up to UFC 272, featuring Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal. They not only lived together at American Top Team in Florida when they were early in their careers, but they also trained together as colleagues. Din Thomas, who has since left the team, was one of the coaches who witnessed the fallout between the two. Thomas was questioned about how the relationship between Masvidal and Covington went south while co-hosting his monthly radio program on Sirius XM's Fight Nation. He had this to say: "It went very south. And I think when you talk about the relationship that they had and how close they were, and then now that it's south, I mean, it went really south because they were really close." Now understand this, American Top Team is a big gym, so there's a lot of different factions and a lot of different groups and separation, so it's not often that you see everybody every day. Especially a guy like Masvidal, who lives in Miami, which is like an hour-and-a-half drive there, so he would only come up maybe once or twice a week to do his thing. Now when he would come up, earlier on it would often be at times with Colby. So they would come in together and they would train together, they were boys. That relationship has always been kind of weird to me. I don't even know how they like each other. It was always kind of weird to me that they liked each other. They shared coaches, they had a really good relationship, but it all came down to Colby not paying one of Jorge's guys, one of Jorge's long-time coaches. Colby allegedly didn't pay him what he thought he should have been paid. And one thing you know about Jorge, because of his background, you know that he's a street guy. He's a guy from the street, and with being a street guy comes a certain loyalty that you have with your people, and he has that loyalty with his coach. And when it came down to that beef between Colby and the coach, Jorge sided with the coach, and that's when it went sour. Jorge was like, well, you're not going to pay him his money, we're done here, and that's how the beef started. This narrative from Thomas aligns with what Jorge Masvidal revealed in 2019 about Covington not paying a coach, which led to their conflict. The trash talk and nasty animosity between the two is sure to continue in the build-up to UFC 272, and it's evident that these two former buddies have a score to settle in the main event spotlight. We appreciate our subscribers, so if you're a new subscriber to our channel, go comment "I subbed" in the comment section below and stand a chance to win our monthly shoutout contest. So go comment "I subbed" now. Heavyweight fighter Greg Hardy has been pulled out of his bout at UFC 270 due to an injured finger. Greg Hardy confirmed on Friday that he's withdrawn from his scheduled fight against Sergey Spivak due to his finger injury. He went on to share a photo of his injured finger, along with the statement that he will no longer compete on the January 22nd fight event via his Instagram. Spivak was placed into the fight a day earlier as a replacement for Alexei Oleinik, who was forced out due to his scheduled clash with Hardy. One Championship CEO, Chatri Sityodtong, had an interview with MMA Hour where he publicly criticised Dana White and how he runs the UFC. This came after the One Championship official Instagram account posted a video of Chatri during a training session with the caption, "Who wants to see Chatri versus Dana?" And Chatri replied in the comments, "Send me location," with a laughing emoji. Now, on the interview, Chatri said the post wasn't anything serious, but he still had a lot of words for Dana and the UFC. He said, "I think he's an outstanding businessman. I don't necessarily agree with the way he does things, but obviously he's built UFC into a phenomenal company. There's no ifs, ands or buts. But I don't think he knows anything about martial arts. I don't think he knows anything about fighting. I think he's a fan, so I have differences. I come from the martial arts community. I came from a martial arts background, and how I treat my athletes, they're my peers. I come from the community. It's very, very different. I think if you've never been punched in the face or choked out, you can disrespect people publicly. But if you've had a lifelong hard training, I'd just say we have stylistic differences. I don't particularly respect the way he talks down to athletes." Chatri isn't the first person to criticise Dana's way of handling the UFC. A lot of other MMA pundits and even fighters think he doesn't compensate his fighters enough, and shows a rather brash attitude to his fighters sometimes. However, Dana White has been the boss since the company's inception in 2001, and has really taken the MMA promotion to greater heights. 2 petrol bombs were thrown into the premises of Conor McGregor's Black Forge Inn pub in Dublin, Ireland. The incident took place on the night of 12th January 2022. According to a statement from the Black Forge Inn management, there was no damage done to any patrons, employees or the forge, and Mr. McGregor was not on the premises at the time of the incident. The police have opened an investigation into the event, and we are open and busy as always. The National Police Service of Dublin has begun investigations and have requested residents of the area to contact them if any camera footage covering the pub was recorded overnight, to help further the investigation. Conor purchased the inn back in 2019 for £2 million and went on to refurbish it into a luxurious space to exquisitely relax with friends and family. If you love this video, then you should check out this other video showing on your screen right now. Bye for now, guys.